On July 4th, 1776, 13 very different British colonies on the North American continent changed the world forever, declaring in solidarity their independence from the crown of King George and the mighty British Empire. The Second Continental Congress, convening at Independence Hall in Philadelphia, approved the final draft of the document they would send in defiance to their former king. Later, on August 2nd, 1776, 56 delegates signed this document. America was born. Near midnight on July 4th into July 5th, 1776, the state of New Jersey was the site of our fledgling nation's first engagement against the British Crown, as a declared independent coalition. 3 to 4 hours after the ratification of the Declaration of Independence was approved by the founders, including Elizabethtown native Abraham Clark, a naval skirmish ended in the disablement and capture of the HMS schooner George, and more importantly, 10 out of its 14 6-pound cannons. There are 3 varying, relatively detailed accounts of this battle. With reading through these, I believe I have pieced together a total picture of what most likely transpired. One account from the journal of Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Blakely Webb claims the sloop HMS George came up into the bay via the Arthur Kill when 2 9-pound cannons located at Bergen Point in today's Bayonne unleashed on the vessel, killing 1 and injuring 4. He also said the attack was supported by 2 18-pound guns placed at Elizabethtown. Webb claims the George was not destroyed but thoroughly disabled. Now, the second account, in a letter from Joseph Trumbull to Jeremiah Wadsworth, also cited in Hatfield's History of Elizabeth, New Jersey, accounted that 2 12-pound cannons placed at Elizabeth fired upon the George with grape shot and ball, killing many aboard, boring several holes in the ship, setting it on fire, and it was totally destroyed. The third account reported 1 man was killed, 8 injured in the engagement, and the George was disabled and abandoned by the crew. I believe the most likely scenario was that the ship laying at the top of the Arthur Kill was forced by guns at Elizabeth out into the bay, becoming exposed on both sides of fire from the Bergen Point and Elizabeth. The attack was probably more savage than the claim of the first account, as there would be no way for Webb to have an accurate account of casualties since most of the crew abandoned, then made the short road to Staten Island. This is when the cannon from Bergen Point finished the ship off. The ship was probably damaged beyond repair, though not as totally destroyed as in the second account. The ship was then taxied into dock around Elizabeth Point and relieved of salvageable guns.